the NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Chicago Bulls. And the Bulls start out with the ball. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Marc Gasol. Anthony Davis is out there with Trae Young. And it's Jordan in at the 2 spot.
First team foul.
Pass to Mullen. Back to Young. Up and in on the layup.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
Here's Leonard. That one's wide left. Young, the pass to Davis. Back to Young. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Young's gotten his second bucket.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
That one falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Jordan with the bucket.
This is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Here's Leonard. He can't get that one to fall. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls up by 5. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Here's Arenas. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. We've got Anthony Davis, and it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. Arenas with the bucket.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
That's to Stojakovic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Irving. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
Lillard outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Irving. Rebound, Anthony Davis. Here's Jordan. Here's Sabonis. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Arvydas Sabonis. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And so he makes both from the line.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Bulls, they've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. What do you think, Shaq, about Chicago?
Different so far has been the efficiency of their offense. The ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Bulls.
They were one-dimensional on offense, all perimeter. They didn't get anything going down.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Billy Donovan, getting going here in the second half. Thompson, no good. Jordan against Irving. With a step back. The bank shot, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And they pick up 2.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? This jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
Young against Towns. And he's going for the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Towns for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
Full substitution, Arvydas Sabonis, Peja Stojakovic, Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox.
Now here's Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game. while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Marc Gasol, and it's Sabonis in at the 4 spot. Thompson finds Leonard. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Now, Kawhi Leonard consistently efficient with his scoring ability. Nice jumper.
Pass to Stojakovic. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Here's Fox. Outside, Anderson. Back to Fox. Chicago grabs the miss. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sabonis. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Anderson with it. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it. I had to let the world know it's my time. I had to come up on the check, I was down. And I was up to my neck, almost drowned. But I paid all my debts off out loud. They got paid, now to recall my files. Wouldn't be life if it all went as planned. Sacrifice made me go, not no lamb. Just no nights in the gym going hell, yeah, yeah. This one for the people who was hating on me. Just to let them know that I'm still gon' eat. Keep my circle small, but it's still on fleek. This is really more, so I don't feel lonely. Take it to the bank. Run it to the top, still got sweat on me. Defending my respect in the gym, doing sets just to flex on everybody who had flexed on me. Hey, when the squad link, we don't care what the people on the side think. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. About to unload. Hey, I'm about to and they can feel it. I had to let the world know it's my time. By design, can't be moving too fast, trying to grind. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. I put it all on the line. I put it all on the line. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon. When I get lit, you know I'ma share the shine. When the squad links. We don't care what the people on the side thinks. I feel like Brian, I need 3, 4, 5 rings. How I control the competition, it's a mind thing. How I expose the opposition, it's a God thing. Don't wanna talk to no reporters like I'm Kyrie. Don't wanna talk to paparazzi like I'm Kanye. Every day I'm on the clock, that's what the time say. This ain't a sprint, we running the marathon.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dripping Balenciaga on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week. Go run it up, then blow it and repeat. So bad, can't speak. Whispering in her shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissor, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn around, she spoiler. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double R, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A, put the play in motion. That's me was I'm a token. I gave you all the extra, that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, and I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the. He always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm a spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water.
Wait. Hey T, hey Bing， 黑头发，黑猫，黑眼睛，黑王，到哪都是贵宾。我是一个比地球更高的卫星。黑钻，AP， 按下爆破按钮让敌人追击。电话那个响，开个跨会议，先给一下账户再看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，I do what I want， 从来不受任何限制。和我近距离接触只能通过电视，我老家黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的珠宝，把裤子拉到底，故事里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里，哪里就有。
我们还 brother 像 XOT，F4B 投射 B2K， 海豹部队天天会 MVP， 进攻目标那个飞虎队。4大天王黎明国成长学院，我要当刘德华，我要当刘德华。拍电影发专辑，头发上抹点发蜡，
头发上抹点发蜡。凌晨3点钟，兰桂坊听着我的法拉利。我是个你小弟，娱乐行业里面我们保持着更高人气。下帝国，我把全球越滚越大，我的同行随时面临倒闭。 把你算牢记，胖起来打动你的太阳穴，足够让你到底。
足够让你到底，只要我在，你们爬都爬不起来，不用再抱期待，整个西亚市场都被我们霸占，像场龙卷风刮到我心，
刮到我心。外星人收到的信号都是我们发射的说唱音乐，目标非常精确，在筒子林的基地被他们锁定。
黑 T， 黑 Pink， 黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨国会议。给一下账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，独玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，骨子里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
帽戴头顶着像牛仔，看到我们出门拦着某个走开，满汉全席当做下酒菜。倒进水晶玻璃杯，A B 丢的价格给了。这就是同在你玩上的风格，你看到了绝对会给你们安排到位，
安排到位，从不倒退，带动地区经济的消费，拽得动，来个敲蛋糕皮碰的小配合，前面下还在不停的敲回车，手表上戴转台上看不见到底点钟，24 hours 不够用，我是系统里最大的漏洞，
没有空没有空还要推着宣言没有空你说我的传达风格没有用因为你不是我，所以没有用
没有用到存在就是第一选择，不用准备做 Plan B， 电话打不通不在府区，录音棚里做着新专辑。
黑 T， 黑 Pink， 黑头发，黑帽，黑眼镜 ，A1， 当的都是贵宾，我是一个比地球更高的卫星，黑钻 ，AP， 按下宝宝按钮让敌人追击，电话那个响，开个跨国会议，先给一下账或者看看汇率。
你的老板他要给我面子，独玩的网从来不受任何限制，和我近距离接触只能通过电视。我拉着黑的 A， 甩着我的辫子，在我面前摆拍摄影机，炫耀我的猪宝把裤子拉得低，骨子里散发的粉儿，你看我的哪里就有。
Slipping, I was sleeping on the couch, but I would not go back to living broke. I get it off the block and I ain't never back against the wall, dog. I promise I will never. Whoa, money in the bag, look at the cash flow. Few hundreds in the stash, with the IDs and the passports. Popping them tags, baby you can hide those. I don't wanna brag, but I ain't gotta ask for it. Got so many plotting, hoping I would fail. I just put a call out on my options, switch the clientele. I'm not gonna stop it. And not the profits, watch as I prevail. Got a problem, make them disappear. Just like Copperfield, I excel. Why I gotta worry about what these ungrateful say? When I just put my trust in funds and watch how they appreciate. Shorty got the told her I just wanna just meet me on the runway, cop a fight and we can lead it. Get into the paper, you would never catch me slipping. I was sleeping on the couch, but I would not go back to living broke. I get it off the block.
We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And take a look at the Heat. After dropping the first 3 games of the season, they need to turn it around.
And right now for Miami, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and I'm sure they're disappointed in that. I mean, they were hoping to take that next step.
Now the starting group for Baltimore. Hardaway is out there with Jordan. Then it's Kemp, and it's Peja Stojakovic. And it's Wiseman in at the center position.
Good job there. Jordan getting them in transition, and he does so much, and you almost forget how dominant he can be defensively.
So it's Miami now. 4-point game. From 11 feet away, Baltimore with the rebound. Now here is Stojakovic, and 3 from Jordan. Here's Kemp, And he drops in the layup off the glass.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Payton. Outside Jordan. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Oh, he's never rattled at the stripe. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Mitchell Robinson and Van Vliet out there with Payton. Then it's Tatum, and it's Gervin in at the small forward. Tatum draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. He gets that one. Payton's got his first points in this one.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The shot by Lowry, no good. The Heat, their last game, a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. Disappointing result.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Stolen by Robinson. To the inside. Here's Gervin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Heat out front. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, how does the defense you're playing impact your offense?
It just energizes us. We have an ignitable group, and that's how we play. So we have to continue to stay the course and try to keep them off the two-point line as best as we can.
Yeah, those runouts get your guys going. Thanks a lot, Spo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period, and they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
They're running some great offense right now, working the ball in good spots, taking what the defense gives them, not forcing up shots. We'll see if they can maintain that discipline in the second half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
The energy on D stood for disappointing. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Baltimore. They trail by 11. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Barons. They've got Lowry. Peja Stojakovic is out there with LaRusso. Then it's Thomas Bryant. And it's Harden in at the 2. Now here's Thomas. Harden missing his last shot. And Bosh able to finish. Bosh has got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. LaRusso against Tatum. Russo, the pass to Stojakovic. And that one hits back iron. The Heat leading by 13. Pops it up for Jordan. He sinks the 11-footer.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
As well as they should. I mean, they've really earned this victory with all the hard work they put in tonight.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Heat out front, up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Heat.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense, to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important. Here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was
for Fred VanVleet.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
So with Jordan on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Chris Bosh. Gary Payton is out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Gerber. And it's Robinson in at the 5. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Lines. Looking back at it, he probably was. In certain places, they're just calling that getting by. We're getting by, you either entertain or 9 to 5. It didn't matter when we're quarantined. in your eyes. Yeah. I find myself out of these then watching my mind shuffle, but the same thought is on repeat. Constantly eating from this tree in which Eve did. I find my struggles follow from what she did, but I use woman, so what we did. Am I conceited for my thoughts? I placed a ticking cross inside a knot. Make a game of noughts and crosses worth of thought. And I in session, never deemed to judge but rule the court. Sugarcoating truth, that ain't food for thought. That's a fat lying on your diabetes answer. They never answer my question. Does wearing weave make me any less of a black girl? They say you make me ignorant or forgiving. Just like, should I just be leaving or be living? Should I just be leaving or be living? Every time I get a little down, 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 down. Me, I say 5'10", I'm calm, don't grow again. Bad with a pen, they are. Short box braids, Reeboks, a hooligan, but Zen, I am a gen. Tell friends to wait, 5'10", I'm calm, don't grow again. Bad with a pen, they up. Short box braids, Reeboks, a hooligan, but Zen, I am a gen. Tell friends to tell a friend.
I'm so androgynous, I keep confusing them. Think I'm a I want like two of them. Wake up in the morning, see the life I wanna live. I can't get distracted trying to live my life with them. I know I'm a prodigy, they say they proud of me. And honestly I gotta be, cause there's a God in me. Shooting for a higher self, a higher frequency. And you don't gotta touch me, I could feel your energy. I'm going all the way. Drove through the rain. When against odds, I'll never lose. Got a house in Hollywood, that means she probably would. I think that narcissist, the shooter probably fits. She don't need attention, she just need material things. I knew she was mine by the second Gucci bag. But there's an emptiness I know that money couldn't fix. There's a part inside your heart that tells you life is bigger. But we still ride, still get flat. I'm talking pride, Balenciaga. I'll never lose my cool inside this room. I'll never lose my cool.
I'm also riding. I'm asking her which ride she in. The Maybach of the Benz. Me and her, we double test through 20/20 vision. To keep my cool, I might just need refrigerant. So can you keep it this? Don't worry about the past or future tense presence we living in. President Benjamin's coming dividends, but it ain't mean. I get it the way to somebody who really need it. Lean on me like Tempur-Pedic for the love you ain't receiving. Cause when I'm gone, it's hard to reach me. Part the reason you greedy for the so don't be needy.
I'll never lose my cool inside this room. I'll never lose my cool.
White tee, yeah, call up Pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes. iced tea. Got him bamboozled like I'm Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a high fee.
Incredible, general.
I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I seen his face, seen it. Yup, on his white tee.
Let's go. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Hold on, private flight franchise sites. On a private flight, them in his hands, he was tight. Caterpillar robbery, I fought to lift it up. I went on the stand, told the judge, pass my cup. Ay. Ran up 20 million, told the devil, keep the look. Keep the, hey, slick. Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain, that ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee. Prissy in his prime. Yellow bone too feisty. Clean them up, no knocking.
Yup, in my white tee. Yeah, call the pipe Williams for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Unboxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing me.